All right, Shalom Makim. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all the praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Baruch HaKodash. Double unto the elder apostles of the great millstone who rule well, and as always, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And I wanted to do like a quick impromptu. I know I'm driving right now, so I won't be able to, pull precepts or anything, but I'm gonna try my best to try to, quote, a few scriptures that go along with the lesson that I want to, go into. We're just gonna be pretty brief because this is really like a land back off of a few of the videos that I saw. One recently was the current exhortation from the elder apostle Gabar, in which he was doing a response to a video done by the elder Yashawamba about being, circumspect when we out there in the camps. I always try to tell the brothers in my camp, keep an open eye and stay locked in, because, when we out there in the camps, it's pretty much warfare. We're in the midst of warfare. And when you look at the exhortation that Apostle Paul was giving to Timothy, it was like as if he was warning him like a commander, under an army. Like, hey, you got a responsible role, a responsible office. It tells you that a bishop must be blameless, but also vigilant. And, dealing with vigilance, when you actually look it up, the Greek word is Gregorio, and it basically means to give strict attention to be cautious, to be on duty. When we out there warring that good warfare, we're dealing with physical and spiritual inclinations, man. And that's why when he exhorted him, he also told him, not to be entangled with the affairs of his life, how he may please him that chose him to be a good soldier in Yahushai. So even when we out there on the highways and byways, look at it as you being on active duty. Because we are part of a military service. We're part of a heavenly military service. When we look up that word war, when he says a man that warreth do not entangle himself, the word warreth is from the Greek word stratuo, which goes back to the root word stratia. And it basically means to be a part of a host or an army. So we're dealing with not only, carnal inclinations, but we also war a spiritual warfare too. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. That's why he says we do not, even though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. So when we out there, anything can happen, anything. So we got to stay girded, which when you look it up, where every time it says gird up, it means literally to be ready. Be ready, man. Be ready for anything, even willing to lose your life. We out there presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice. It can go down at any moment. Because we're dealing with the battlements. We're dealing with the ailments. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against the rulers in the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, man. Them spirits that we come up against, that we, war against, the spirits that inhabit those bodies that come against us, they don't even know what they're a part of or what's going on. You know what I mean? So we got to always be aware, be circumspect, which means to look around. So that's why the apostles, they stressed vigilance, being very vigilant, being circumspect, man, being alert, cautious. When you out there on the battlefield and you at war, you increasing the chances of becoming a casualty when you ain't paying attention, when your mind is on some other shit, some worldly shit. Like you at camp and something can pop off, but you're not even focused You're not even in the fight. You on your phone texting, your woman or something like that. Are you worrying about what you getting ready to eat after the camp? Our mind don't need to be focused on stuff like that. Our mind need to be focused in the battle, man. All right, we have a service, a duty that we must serve. And that's not to say that because we are in the flesh. Sometimes we might, see a woman that got a figure. We might, get some couple looks in because we men. But our mind is really focused on what we're supposed to do, which is, teach the scriptures. And that's another thing, and this is what we continuously working on, is to know how to learn how to, fight with the scriptures instead of with our own words. The word itself is a two-edged sword. That's our weapon. That's what we use to fight this battle. All right, the word is more quick and powerful than any two-edged sword. Hebrews 4:12. That's mainly what we're using to fight against the opposition. Because the scriptures even say the devils even believe and tremble. So you got people that got demons on them, and they'll even quote scriptures. Hey, vocab, he's a damn devil, but he'll at times he'll know how to quote certain scriptures. And then the moment he gets you to not focus on the scriptures and you just just speaking your own words, going back and forth with him, you're gonna end up losing that battle. The best way to handle them is to drown them in the words of prophecy, because they can't deal with prophecy. You know what I mean? The scriptures say, let our communication be in the law of the Most High. That's Sirach 9:15. All right, the words, that alone is powerful enough, like the elder apostle been stressing. So, we got to be very attentive, man. Be focused. When we out there on the highways and byways, we ain't got time to be thinking about, carnal shit, This is a spiritual battle. All right? And we're not to be entangled with the affairs of this life, It happens, every once in a while, brothers will be distracted at times. Brother might be daydreaming and shit. And you're supposed to be really, holding posts and looking around, making sure no demon don't roll up on brothers, man. Because that's, you'll feel real messed up, man. You'll feel like an infidel if you allowed a man, to run up on a brother in the midst of camp and you on active duty. That's like letting a op in battle run up and stick a sword or a dagger in one of your men, and you was right there, but you didn't do nothing to prevent it because you was focused on something else. Your mind wasn't even in the fight, so you just allowed a brother to get harmed, And we're commanded to be, brothers. And we got to love one another, so we got to definitely, watch over each other as well, man. So, I just want to, say that it was really just a quick impromptu. I didn't have a bunch of scriptures, to pull out since I was driving, but I just got to my destination. But I just want to, share those few words, for the argument. It's just a land back to the elder apostle Gabar, as well as elder Yashawamba and elder apostle Gabar. Rekha. Hey, we gotta be more on point, man. All right. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, walketh about as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour, man. And that's physically and spiritually. And it's part of that battle, man. So, Lord willing, this was received. I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And to the next lesson, Shalom.